out. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saint.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will field at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Hold on, I'm going to the gym.
Here we go. 180! Hey, tight end front. Watch tight end. 3 out.
Left side, caught by Matthews.
What you doing?
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Patrick Owasor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Willie is the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Tony, is that all?
No, he said he'd be back.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah. 56. Yeah. 56, right there, 56. We got it. Yeah.
Jackson from the shotgun. And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
He'll make a fault when we first started playing it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense and try to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys,
Oh no, I was
they just won the battle
sorry
there.
there.
It wasn't a big
I think I
run
might be
given
sorry.
up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Now he steps away. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's got room.
Every time Danny gets married.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you want to do your case with your coaches, that's exactly what I say at the end. And just be a diligent caution team.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
At this moment, that's when you know he's fucked up.
McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jared McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Damn.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Do you think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they create sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Oh, shit.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, that shit's hard, bro. I ain't even lying. That shit up.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He's got the rookie from Oklahoma, Marquise Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He's got another one.
Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
Do that.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return.
Oh, no. Why you come in and do that?
Don't forget later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football.
That man has the bus like that.
We've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from CenturyLink Field at 8:15 Eastern. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 16 yards, a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Second and 5 now. Garoppolo gets this one left side to Pettis. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go. And let's see who's faster.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh, I could have thrown the square.
There he goes. Pernell McPhee. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and down to the 29-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play call, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Somebody said disrespectful. She said, nope.
Yo.
Oh! And he slings one that's incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Then he hits his man, Matthews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Sure, some milk.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. There he goes, right side.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
What they doing on?
Garoppolo, incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for Matthews that time, and that'll make it third down.
Dang.
Well, if the little white boy over here
Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
By yourself.
Now Garoppolo to the right side, caught by Salah. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Niggas lost.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
I was on it.
The other dude was on. He was on.
Mike, 55, Mike.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Throwing now, Jackson had 1st down. I was going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Both shot through and slashes.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
No!
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No. Can I flick it? Can I flick it?
Tori.
Hello. Nah, little man. Not today.
Ooh. Hurt.
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Brings up second and 9. That's a 3-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 11, 11. 13.
On second and 9, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Matthews, the intended target, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and
Dig it out there, boy.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Oh, the return is Jones.
They're like extra strong up in this.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
I'm trying to tell why they make me jump. No. Get the fuck out of here.
And a rimmer, yeah, rimmer.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Step around me, sweet big bitch.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
Good ball.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're looking in the other direction, downfield, or it moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to go down again. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
I'm dead again. I'm trying to get this still.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Like 20. Check three. 11.
Screen.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I was trying to get to him. It wouldn't let me get to him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people that run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they throw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver. It's 3rd down.
Stop moving and go to sleep.
I'm saying,
Here we go.
Dig it off there, boy.
3rd and short, McKinnon. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 56. You ain't got nothing. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, come on, now. 56, come on.
Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
No way you play that game.
On 2nd down, Hill. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards that time on the ground.
Damn, yo, you had to push me, yo. Man, that should have been a fucking block.
They'll come out in the pistol. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That almost almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well.
Got me out there, Busy Bunny. I know he's trying to shoot you 3.
Shoot the J. Shoot the J.
Shoot it.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On second down, it's Hill. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
He'll say, you versus us and the Revolutionaries.
Third goal, Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will extend their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
He turns third and goal into a touchdown. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry,
wow.
running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on second and long. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, is the target. And now it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
But he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging it.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
It'll be a net of 39. 14-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
I'll tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. It's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Me too.
Here we go.
On the toss, it's McKinnon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, partner, hyperbole a little bit, right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been a man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that blitz coming, and down he goes. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's caught by Saleh. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Baltimore, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road.
Ew. Ew. Yo, Vienna sausages, fuck no. Yo, that's mud in the cup.
I don't really fuck with Vienna sausages like that. My son loves it.
Ew. I think all canned meat is disgusting.
Crazy, he don't eat nothing, but he eats all the crazy shit.
Yeah. What would it?
You talking about you don't like greens and shit like that? Choose Vienna sausages.
That's the worst. Like, that's even bad for you, that canned shit.
Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Southern California and the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chargers in possession of the football as we get back into the action in the third quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. 12 more yards there and another first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did. People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Well, here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year. And he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. Now it's Luck. This is caught. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts able to get this back with it, a touchdown. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Lanny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just bet. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. To throw, Rivers. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that crowd keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock,
Somebody's pissed
it really
off.
increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to get the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. It's harder to move it.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And that will be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He'll look to throw.
That gets him the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well move.
But he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Luck now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it for what would be an important 4th down.
Them niggas ran away when you got the ball.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Luck. And he connects with Ebron.
Oh, no.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
The big dog is back.
It creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a moment in the middle of the field. He's going to make a play on the football.
Hey, Delta. Check tight.
Now Rivers.
That's my news.
He's going to go for Allen now. The deep ball. That's caught at the 25. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Keep getting those touchdowns.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Locke. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. One last throw here for Locke. Ebron caught left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And
this is the development trait. Superstar and Superstar X-Factor players will progress. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effect.
I'm super niggas gonna go to Mikey. I was like, choose there.
Hey.
Don't got me with the fade. I mean, the sheep.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Damn, like they on the steal.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I'm posting the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed it blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the bed dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason.
Oh shit, my bad,
I'm
man.
undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Give me the battle.
You better call back up. I'm running me down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Gonna see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go beat it. Run up the cash, you love to spin it. Better kill it and did it again. Ready and 10 on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
What?
No, it was right there.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only X Factor.
Like all the fucking foul. I'm trying to pass the ball.
I'm bad, Marcus. I'm trying to get you,
If we was East, I'd understand that statement, but
Yeah.
oh, I let him go.
Oh, okay. Good, Wiz.
What up, what up?
What's up, Wiz?
What up?
What's up, team?